Alrighty, let's get started. So, it's been too long since we played. Let's see how much rust I have on me, because I forget exactly where we are. It's only been a few weeks, but I've already just lost it completely. For the start of this, I'll be solo, though the plan is for them to eventually join me. Ah, we're dragon hunting. Okay, that's where we're at. Ah, yes. We just got our dragoon power. Now we need to go hunt our dragon. Which, easy. No idea why anyone might find that hard. Oh, but I have to go to that place. I need to go back. Oh, this will serve as a great refresher on the combat, because it's been a while. And I immediately miss. Of course, that's how it goes. Alright, Lavitz. I'm not good at spinning cane. I'm not good with the pole arms this game. Just in general. As even later in the game, when we have different editions and whatnot, I'm so bad at them. Realistically, if I didn't know what was about to come up, well, actually, if I had any other options other than him or Shanna, I would choose them. But between him and Shanna, I'll take him. Because at least he does damage, which I'm gonna need. Since we're here to fight a dragon. A wimpy dragon, but a dragon nonetheless. What? I thought there was a boat section there. Oh, here's the boat section. I always thought it was so cool when I first played this game. Like, oh man, you can like get on boats and stuff and get moved around. It's such cool exploration. And I stand by it. It's cool for the time, but boy, do I kind of wish that
Hello.
Oh.
I am here.
Oh, so we are joined by a Nate. So, what made you so late? Can you hear me? Oh, he can't hear me. One moment.
Will you not making any noise? Are you muted? Am I muted?
I'm not, but Discord just likes to shit itself from time to time.
It could also be because Bourbon was trying to fix the PC to see if there was a reason why Void Crew wasn't working.
Yeah.
Seems to be because the graphics card just doesn't have enough VRAM.
Ah, yeah. That makes sense. But in this case, no, that was 100%. It's on my end. It happens from time to time when I have the when I have Streamlabs open. Discord's like, but you're using your mic somewhere else. You don't want to use it here, right? No, Discord. I want to use it both. You stupid piece of shit.
Why is my other monitor working?
Oh, I should probably also share the screen for you all.
You should. I'm just trying to figure out why my second monitor isn't. Why is this monitor suddenly not working? Did it die?
More likely he unplugged it to see if that would help with your VRAM issue. Well, then it could have died. I wouldn't know.
It's in power saving mode for some reason. It's not connecting.
Yeah. Power saving mode normally means it's not registering the connection to your graphics card.
No, I know it is.
Excuse me for helping.
You're not helping.
I was helping. I was even being helpful.
No. Oh, there we go. Now. I jiggled the cord in the back and it came on.
Ah, your connection is loose.
Oh, restart later. No, I think it's because the graphics card was being updated. You know how it is.
Oh, have you not restarted since doing that?
Nope.
Ah, that would be it, yeah. I expect your computer to run a little funky until you restart.
I mean, I'm not planning on doing anything aside talking to you and watching your streams. It should be fine.
Oh yeah, it'll be fine enough. Just make sure you restart it when you go to bed.
Yeah, well, I mean, Bergman's also going to lend me a new graphics card until I buy another one in a bit.
Nice.
So, should be able to...
That's good.
Sorry, the VCR on my desk made a noise and it scared me. Should be able to play that game. I'm going to start upgrading my computer piece by piece starting soon now that I have a little bit of money on the way.
Yeah, might as well. Computers are expensive to upgrade, so being able to do it piece by piece is best.
Well, I mean, it's probably going to be in 2 chunks. I'm going to do the... I've already forgotten what they're called. The motherboard, the processor, and the RAM all at the same time, because that's actually still cheaper than the graphics card, which is stupid.
Yes.
But whatever.
Also, that's a really good combo to upgrade together. That'll also tell you if your power is enough.
It's literally only because Bergman was like, do it this way, and I'm like, okay, me no computer.
Yeah.
Me no. I push power button, computer turn on. Or I push power button, computer not turn on. And then I'm hoping to use all the old parts in my old computer to turn it into an emulation station, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do that yet or not. Because I want to make it into an arcade cabinet.
True to you. It could work.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard. I've seen videos on how to do it. It's just I don't know how to... I'd have to find a really... what's the word? Idiot-proof program and front end, because I don't know programming at all. So I need to find one that doesn't require me to know how to do that. I know they exist, I just have to find one.
Well, I may or may not be currently playing on a system that can emulate basically everything that's ever been put to video games.
Well, it's the front end that I need, right? So the front end is what makes it feel like an arcade machine and lets it interact with, like, the arcade controls.
So this one allows you to customize it so that way you could have it interact with the controls, but that's up to you.
I mean, there probably is a front end that works with the program you're using.
Probably. It's very customizable, so.
I just don't know, because I haven't looked into it enough. I've seen, like, a few things about it, and, like, it doesn't seem like it's super difficult if you're not trying to make anything, like, insane. And there's a lot of kits online for, like, oh, I'm gonna buy a bunch of buttons.
Holy
and
shit, I did that perfect. I'm really bad at that. I never get the perfect on it.
I was looking at, I can't remember where it was, but there's a website where you can buy a custom kit for making the button layout. But you still have to wire it to the computer. That part's going to be difficult, so I don't really understand how that works yet. I know that they made it relatively simple, but I'll have to look all this stuff up.
Yeah, I ain't got a clue.
I know. Neither do I. Or not at least a good one.
Yeah, I ain't got even the slightest of a clue. So I need to buy a new phone.
Oh, what happened?
Well, my phone's been dying for a long time. I've had my phone like 4 years at this point. It's been a while.
Oh.
But the first thing that died was the camera stopped working on the front-facing camera. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't really take selfies. I don't give a shit. Then the screen died when we were up north that one year.
Oh, so this is the same phone. I was about to say, didn't you just replace it last year?
No, this is the same phone. I replaced the screen last year, and that was expensive as balls, but I had to do that. The reason I didn't get a new phone then was because I used my phone to log into work, and if I wanted to get my stuff put onto a new phone because my old phone was broken, it would have taken me 3 weeks. I would have been off of work without pay after just coming back from vacation.
I see.
So I didn't do that. So yeah, now I need to actually buy a new phone. And realistically, I'm probably going to end up getting an iPhone. Because I need its LiDAR. And Samsung fucking refuses to put that in their phones. Alright, let's go back. I only came here for the items. Pretty sure I have to go the other way. So yeah, that's going to be expensive as balls. But yeah. So
I'm looking at this website that does custom arcade parts.
Yeah.
And they have a kit. Right? And the kit comes with pretty much every button and connector you could ever need.
Nice.
However, I have no idea how to work any of it.
YouTube is your friend. They have tutorials. Yeah. They'll make it work. How did you miss? Damn it, woman. So, Nate.
Yeah.
Tell me, what do you remember of where we're at in the story?
Literally nothing. Except that you got Sailor Moon Lady. And that there's weird sexual tension between you and the person who's no longer in your party.
Okay.
Something about dragon people.
Yes. Rose and Dart are dragoons. So, the soul of dragons on all that and fit to lead them. Yes, you remember Shanna, his little sister, but this is in anime logic, so you know what that means for his non-blood related little sister.
I know what that means.
And then, yes, you have Rose, the badass warrior who knows way too much about the dragon campaign for something that happened 11,000 years ago. And we're currently off to fight a dragon.
Nice. So it looks like this comes with, this arcade kit comes with 4 joysticks of your choice, 24 buttons of choice, 4 white printed player buttons, so you know, like the ones to select how many people are playing.
Yeah.
2 harnesses and 1 4-player adapter, and it's about 200 Canadian.
That's not too bad.
That's just the buttons, though. You still have to get everything else.
Yeah.
But they do have the wiring and instructions.
How am I missing so frequently? What is my accuracy stat? What the hell?
Oh, the wiring harness has a map.
That I failed.
Oh, it tells you how to do it. Oh, thank goodness it tells you how to do it.
Again, tutorials exist.
They're on the website. And it's a Canadian site too, so I like that. I mean, I found out about this from LTT.
Oh yeah?
I found out about the website from them because they had a video on making their own. And I was like, oh, this website's great.
So bad!
But since I'm cheap, I would not make one as complicated as they did. Because they like also bought light guns for it and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'm also not going to buy a light up marquee for the top.
You say that at this moment. Oh, look, and I got a new edition.
If I can make one that works, then we can think about upgrading.
That's what I mean by you say that now. Like, you say it now, but that'll change as soon as you have it, and you're like, well, I could, but I could also do other things. All right,
I still have to find a CRT monitor that'll go in the top, because the games look best on CRT.
Most emulators can apply overlays for that. Like even this, I chose not to use a CRT overlay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to be playing really old arcade games. I want a CRT TV. Well, I guess it would be a CRT computer monitor. Because they do exist. I've seen them on Facebook Market.
Yes, but I'm just saying, you could also just not do that, save money, and, you know, fake it.
See, I go to enough thrift stores that it's not going to cost me any money.
You do you. That's all I'll say.
I mean, I don't actually know when or if this is going to happen. It's probably going to be in like a year or two.
Or 7.
Probably not that long.
Fuck, I forgot it was a new edition. Man, I am failing the editions left, right, and center today.
Well, maybe you should have studied more in math.
I was doing way better last time, but I'm just not on fuck.
You're just not on fuck?
I am not on fuck.
So you know that mixing cup that I ordered?
No, I don't.
Oh, I told you about it. I bought a mixing cup for the meal replacement shakes.
Oh, yes.
And it's got like a little plastic mixer at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
That looks a little bit like an insect before it starts spinning.
Okay,
I
yeah.
decided I'd test it out today with some really, really old and expired iced tea mix packets I had.
Yeah.
It works real good. Iced tea tastes awful. Mixer works good.
Nice.
It mixed it completely in like 35 seconds. And it makes it look like a tornado, which is awesome.
So, I told you I've been using the blender for mine, right?
Yeah.
Man, if I don't drink it fast, there is always like a 3 to 4 centimeter thick sludge at the bottom as it kind of settles out.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm going to start, when I'm using it, my plan is mix it the night before, put it in the fridge, and then mix it again the next day.
Yeah, because you got the mixing cup. I honestly should consider buying one of those.
It's pretty cheap. It was like $27.
It's not too bad. And my payday is coming up.
I mean, it feels pretty good. The cup itself is quite nice. I mean, according to the reviews, they 100% lied about the battery lasting as long as they say it does.
Oh, yeah?
They're like, if you use it once a day, it'll last you for like 3 months on a charge. And they're like, that's bullshit. It lasts for a week on a charge.
That's funny. Also, 3 weeks is still not that bad.
No, 1 week, but it's still not really a deal breaker because it's got a USB-C charger.
Just, yeah. Essentially
just
wash
plug
it
it
and
in.
charge it overnight.
It's not difficult, yeah. I don't know, because I've only had it once, and I haven't plugged it in because it came charged.
Yep, you'll do that, they'll report back.
And I mean, for the amount I paid for it, I'm not really that worried about it either way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for like 20 bucks. Whatever.
I mean, 30 because it's Canada and all of our beautiful sales tax and such. So it's a nice cup. It's pretty big. It has the measurements on the side.
Nice.
It looks like it's about 700 mils.
Oh, that's not too bad.
I mean, my meal replacement shake says to use 250 mils of milk, so it's not even going to be half full.
So, I don't know if I told you, the one thing I absolutely hate about mine is the fact that it doesn't tell me how much liquid to use.
Yeah, mine literally tells you what the macros are based on the assumption that you're using 250 mils of milk.
I am very jealous by that, because mine is like, yeah, use 4 scoops. Okay, how much liquid? Whatever tastes good. You son of a bit. Fine. Fine. Whatever. You know what? I'm going to use this bastard to get some HP up.
Papa?
Yeah. I'm going to guard and grind up some HP for the next couple fights.
How could you do
Though
this?
poor Dart here is getting his dick slapped. Stop using items! Okay, you know what? Fuck it, he dies. Ah, fuck. Dart, just murder him.
What did you say? Smarter him?
I said, Dart, just murder him.
Oh, it sounded like you said Dart smarter him.
You're insane.
Nope. Just hard of hearing.
And insane.
Oh, what's that, Sonny? Speak up, I can't quite hear you.
I know you can't. Hey.
Ching 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 ching. Isn't that really annoying?
What, the sound of sword on sword? No, it's nostalgic.
I find it very annoying. Ah, yes, nostalgia. Oh dear.
I get that it wouldn't be nostalgic to you, but for me, it's like, oh yeah, I remember listening to that shit for hours. The different fights.
I never played this game, so
yeah,
nothing about this is nostalgic to me.
Well, it's got the general like, fuck, PlayStation 1 nostalgic.
Yeah, it does have that. That's for sure.
Attack one of the other two, you cluster fucking bitches. I need to use frickin' her magic just to give him some health. Holy shit. They're just picking on Dart today. Like, normally they're better about spreading the damage around a little bit, but today, no. Alright, Nate, you ready to watch her poop on the party?
What do you mean?
She's gonna poop on the party.
What?
She's doing astral drain. So she sucks in their life force. And she poops on the party.
I see why you describe it as that, but that is not what's happening.
Yeah. Just as a kid, I remember I found it fucking hilarious that she had healing poop.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Okay, here's the thing, Nate.
About that.
There's another magic later on that she gets that looks even more like she's pooping. As she drops little dark nuggets directly below her to summon the magic.
Never say those words again.
What, little dark nuggets?
What did I just say?
Say them again.
No, I said never say them again.
Oh, I don't know. You must have been cutting out because I just heard say them again.
You are a liar. You're a dirty, filthy liar.
Me? Lie? No.
Yeah, you lied.
Not once in my life. I'm a fucking saint.
How can you speak like that without choking to death on the volume of lies?
Because I tell the truth.
No, you do not.
Apparently he's going to chop us up. I'm getting some
nice
water.
Fillets. I shouldn't have drunk that expired iced tea, man. That expired iced tea was a bad idea.
See, you were talking about being in the washroom earlier, and you blamed yesterday's dinner. I blame the expired iced tea.
Unless the expired iced tea had the ability to go from my esophagus to my lower intestine in 3 minutes, I don't think so.
Look, irritation runs fast.
Not that fast.
I don't know. How fast do you run again, Nate?
Not that fast.
Fuck!
I'm close.
I have failed every counter!
Loser!
In the other streams, I was so proud because I had literally never failed a counter in both those fucking streams. I have not succeeded at one of them so far today. Burning rush! I can't wait till I get a new edition for Rose.
Oh.
Well, her current edition only does 2 hits, so it's kind of not great on the damage. Stop attacking Dart, you fucking nose nuggets! Damn it!
Wow, you suck.
It hurts so
bad.
bad. It hurts so bad.
Yeah, you really need to pick it up, dude.
Fuck.
There's only so much you can suck.
Apparently not. Apparently I have unlimited sucking. Oh, so when I played this game as a kid,
Yeah.
I was very much of the mindset of keep it until you need it. For like that super fight that never comes, and then at the end of the game have 4 bajillion of all the best items.
That's how you play games, yes.
I did that with the Dragoons in this game as well, which was really stupid because you need to use the Dragoons to level them up. So my Dragoons were always super fucking weak compared to everything else, and I had no idea why. So I refuse to do that this time, and I will actually grind properly. Yeah, I want to get their my Dragoon magic up real fast. Granted, they're slow as balls to the level no matter what, but I want them.
Yeah. So you don't watch much LTT, right?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Why?
There was a couple of interesting episodes. I don't really know anything about computers. We know this.
Yeah.
But he had an episode where they went and they basically bought out every item in a local, like, mom and pop computer store.
Oh, yeah?
It was very interesting because the stuff he had was just so old. I mean, you've been in those stores, right? You go in and it looks like they haven't moved product in the last 30 years.
Yes.
This is proven.
Oh, really?
By the stuff he was pulling out. Some of the stuff was like from like 1995.
Yeah.
Had an entire drawer of expired printer in.
Oh, man. You just have to, like, wonder, it's like, why did you keep this? I get it, you wanted to sell it, but there has to be something better than keeping this around.
Well, and the sticker prices are also ridiculous.
Yes.
It's like, this printer ink is still like $20. It's like, dude, that printer ink expired in 2014.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, their prices are always stupid. I've gone a couple times hoping to be like, you know what, I'll support local stores and stuff like that. No. Not when it comes to tech stores. Fuck that.
No, it was interesting, though, because they made it interesting, where he's like, okay, what's the price on these? All right, we'll play a game. If I win, I pay less. If you win, I pay more. And at the end, they, like, added it all up. And he see, like, the deal they made was that he was going to buy everything that was, like, from the counter forward in the store. Not the back room, not the storage room, but everything in the front of the store. And there was some interesting stuff.
That's cool, but also still just like, why?
I mean, at the end of the day, it cost them $32,000 to buy all of it. And I was like, I mean, for a company that big, that's pretty much no money at all.
Oh, yeah, and he'll make that money back real fast on just views and advertisers.
Well,
and all
views
that.
and some of the stuff he got is resaleable.
Yeah.
Like, quite a bit of it. It's all old, but a lot of it's still usable.
It's usable. Also, collectors will buy the dumbest things.
Oh, there was like sealed copies of like Windows Vista and stuff.
Yep. That's not useful.
It's hilarious. No, it's funny though.
It's definitely funny.
And the other episode was they had like a giant LAN party, right? Where a bunch of people come and they're playing LAN games in a giant auditorium. And what the video was is he was just going around roasting everybody's LAN setup because people just like bring whatever they can find. And some of them were super hilarious or just ridiculously jank.
Oh, yeah?
And of course, since they're sponsored by a tech company, they were given a bunch of computer parts that they could give out as they saw fit. So if the setup was funny enough or interesting enough, he would just give them random upgrades, and it was very funny.
Nice.
Like, one of the guys, he didn't really have a monitor stand or a computer case. So the table was just a bunch of computer parts wired together, and his monitor was, like, leaning on a cardboard box.
That did not heal for much.
And one of the other guys was like out, and he's like, "Your friend's not coming back for a while, right? Okay, we're changing his graphics card." And then he installs a brand new graphics card, and he's like, "Okay, now tell him to come back. We're done. Wait, I didn't see if the computer turned on. Oh, his power supply's not good enough for this graphics card." Well, you're gonna have to give him back the graphics card I told you that you could keep. Tell him, enjoy your graphics card when it works. Bye!
Oh, I'm sad he didn't have a better power supply for the poor guy.
No, he'd already given a bunch of stuff away. It's like he only had one monitor to give away, and he's like, I'd already given the monitor away, but if I didn't, I would have given it to you, because what is that?
Yep.
It's super enjoyable. There's also a guy that had turned like a really old Mac computer, like, I'm talking before the Blueberry ones, that he had completely hollowed out and put a brand new like gaming computer inside of.
Oh, that's great.
And it was all custom sized. And he's like, wow, everything's so like well fit in there. But you could use a better graphics card, right? Good luck having it fit. And then he gives it to him. And then he comes back later. And the graphics card is sticking out, and he's taken the front of the computer off and just has it leaning against the wall as he's playing on it. He's like, I can't make it fit right now, but I can make it work.
Yep. The true computer way.
It was super funny. He made one of the guys so upset too, because his computer was also just like a bunch of computer parts mildly stuck together.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, he's like, all right, he unplugs his computer. He's like, I'm gonna install your new graphics card. He's like, I was in the tournament, dude. He's like, oh, well, if you unhook it quickly enough, you'll have a new graphics card to continue the tournament. And then the guy didn't have a long enough connector for the new graphics card, and he's like, well, find a new connector, and then he leaves. I was like, I mean, I'd be annoyed, but also he just gave him an $800 graphics card, so I don't know how annoyed you can actually be.
Yeah, it's one of those ones like, I'm annoyed, but at the same point, thank you, but also fuck you. Yay, we won.
Yeah, barely.
No, we won.
He kept dying.
Oh, we weren't dying. He was using an ability to knock Lava to sleep.
Nah, he was dead. I saw it.
If he was dead, he wouldn't stand up to dance at the end.
No, he died. See, I heard him fall.
That was the boss that we just slit his throat, and he fell.
No, he dead.
Died him?
Dead. Dead.
How can I not carry more items? I just used like 6.
Ooh. You ever just like get that feeling
Of
you're gonna
all the time.
I currently have that feeling of
Welcome to being fat. I live eternally in that feeling. It's pretty
It is.
Yeah, they got wiped the fuck out. But that means I can ransack their place. I don't need this much sun
I'm very sorry that you died. Psych, I'm not!
So I'll use some sun raspberry because they're giving me it out the bum.
You shouldn't have things come out your bum, dude.
What about shit? That's supposed to come out your bum.
That's allowable. Everything else is not.
Well, my shit is magical and restores all MP.
No, it's not.
Oh, Lance. The real reason I came here. Because
To fight the dragon trainer?
No, because I totally remembered that there was a Lance here that you could get. Yep, completely remembered. Not at all that I just kind of happened to luck out my way here.
You know, I didn't doubt you, then you kept talking, and now I think that you're full of shit, right?
I do, in fact, kind of need to go to the bathroom.
Okay, so... Not what I meant, and I think you know that.
Are you accusing me of lying? We covered this earlier. I've never lied before.
Yeah, you lied then, you're lying now.
That's impossible. You can't lie about lying.
Yes, you can. Why must you lie to me? Oh no, I'm gonna die.
You gonna die, are you?
Ooh. That felt better. Oh, excuse me.
Just another War God's amulet. I have like 7, dude, thanks, I guess, but I don't need it. Pretty common item. There are no injuries, except Poison?
Look, I'm looking at mice for like my tablet, and it's like it's advertising that it's
He looks the same age as me.
Okay, he looks like a skeleton to me, but all right.
He's poisoned.
And it's advertising that the mouse's clicks are silent, and it shows a picture of a lady sleeping silently. I'm like, because you need your clicks to be silent so they don't wake up the other people in the house.
Personally, I prefer when my mouse is silent, but unfortunately, due to my wrist problems, I need to have an ergo mouse, and it is very noisy. Honestly,
I actually really do need an ergo mouse because my fingers have started to like get cramps, but I don't have one yet.
I recommend it. They're not too expensive, and it takes a little bit of getting used to, but I can't go back to a regular mouse after this. My wrist feels so much better.
It's not my wrist that bothers me, it's my fingers. It's the tendons in my arms.
Yeah, but they go through your wrist. Take care of one and you take care of the other. I need to get me an ergo keyboard again.
I was talking to my doctor about it because if you sleep and the two fingers on your hands, like your pinky and I can't remember what the other one is after your pinky. What's that one? Is that the ring finger?
Okay, I was gonna say the pinky finger is the last finger on your hand. What's after that is air. No, yes, the ring is next to it, and then the middle, and then the index, and then the thumb.
So if your pinky and your ring finger like are the only two that lose feeling when you're sleeping, that's an indicator of carpal tunnel.
Ah.
Which happens to me every now and again.
Next time you ask your doctor, you should ask what it is when you wake up and both your arms are completely numb and you're sleeping on your face.
I believe that's called sleeping in a bad position.
Oh, okay. Because, yeah, I've had my arms, like, they're completely past the point of the tingles numb to the literally no feeling of, like, how the fuck am I going to get off the bed without the use of my arms at all?
Do we have any... We're on Twitch, right?
We are on Twitch and YouTube.
We got any viewers?
Oh? Why would we?
Oh, dear.
Well, here's the thing. We might have someone lurking, but no one's spoken.
Hello, lurkers. You're my favorite people. Because they don't talk, and I hate socializing.
Oh, I want people to talk. I want randos to come in. I want them to be shitters. I want to jabber at them. I fucking love when people talk. I love the lurkers too, because lurkers help bring in more chatters. But I want people to hear what the fuck I have to say.
I've never really understood why people have an issue with lurkers. It's still another watcher. Why does it matter?
Well, it's purely just a lot of people find the talking into nothing very hard and just kind of soul crushing. And so the idea of someone being there and then not helping with that, they get antsy about it.
Well,
yeah,
you know,
for like
I'm
me,
not gonna say that I like to watch Charlie's videos on YouTube about cringe, but every now and again I do in fact like watching those videos about cringe. And there was a recent one where a streamer just lost his shit on someone who said that they were not doing so well because one of their like relatives had died. And I was like, wow, some streamers really need to think about things a bit more.
Oh yeah, I don't like cringe content, but I've seen some of those where it's like, dude, this person was reaching out to you, and I get it. It's not your job, not what you signed up for, but you're a streamer. Grow the fuck up. At least pretend to be nice and care about it. Like, seriously? Play the parasocial?
Here was the problem. It was, he said, hey, you've been gone for a while, because she was regular. And he said, where have you been? And she said, oh, I just wasn't up to coming online because I had a death in the family. That was all she said. And the guy lost it.
Oh, yeah. At that point, you should just be like, what? You should just be sad for the poor person. Nate's talking about cringe videos.
Yeah. It was a streamer, because I've got this weird addiction to watching Moist Critical's videos about drama. Sometimes they're just watching and pointing and laughing at people who are really dumb on the internet is kind of enjoyable. And there was a streamer who just kind of lost it when he asked someone a regular where they had been, and she was like, I just haven't been up to like coming to streams because there was a death in my family. The guy went like insanely angry about it because he's like, "No, you can't bring that shit up in like a stream chat because it brings everyone else down, man. You can't do that kind of thing. Someone asks you how you're doing, you say fine.
Like, no,
this isn't the place to air your stuff." And it's like, dude, relax.
Go into any real like large stream and you'll see people talk about shit all the time. And the streamers are immediately, "Oh man, that sucks. I feel bad for you. I hope it gets better. I hope you enjoy the stream." And then they immediately turn it around and go back to being upbeat and whatnot. Because that's the streamer's job.
Well,
anyone
yeah, and
freaking
she's
out like that,
dude,
it's like, fuck off.
Well, she was like, "Dude, you asked me where I was. I just told you. I didn't go on about it." And he's like, "No, you know there's a rule on my channel. No one's allowed to bring up heavy stuff on my channel." It's like, okay.
No one should watch your channel.
And then he did like an apology video where he was like, "Look, she's done this before. Like, she's not supposed to do that shit." And it's like, "Hey, dude, that's not even an apology. You're just basically saying it's all her fault."
Yeah. No, fuck that guy. Don't watch his stream. Straight up. I don't care if he's good or nice or whatever.
He only has 50 average viewers. It's fine.
50 average. That's huge.
I know, in comparison to like most people, apparently. Because apparently 90% of streamers on Twitch have less than 5.
Yeah. No, he's massive in that, and so give no quarter to that horse shit.
Oh, I mean, Charlie already made a video about him, so he's pretty much out there now.
Yeah. If I was watching
sometimes... Oh, go ahead.
Well, if I was watching a stream and they pulled something like that, I would just be like, "I'm outie. See you later, bitches." Unless, of course, they're doing it jokingly, which, you know, some streams are like that, but...
You'll have to send me which Ergo Monster you're using, because some of these look ridiculous, and I cannot tell which of these would be useful, because some of them look horrifying. Also, hello, Kevin. How are you? It's good to see you. Metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, he left immediately. He's like, "Oh man, these motherfuckers." I come in, they don't even say hi. Fuck
Technically,
this guy.
we did say hi. We just continued talking afterwards, and then I gave him a more elaborate greeting after that because it was time.
I am kind of glad that you had the elaborate greeting, so I didn't have to read out the cringe ass lines of, you know, Dart and Shanna.
I'm here to help. That's why we're here.
Because oh boy. I like a lot of the story. Anytime they're interacting, I'm just like, "Oh my gosh, shut up. Just please, just leave her the fuck behind. And can we get past her?" No? Fuck, fine.
Oh, so I went to Value Village today with Caleb, as I do, you know. It's one of those things I like to do.
It is the village of values.
Yes, it was very funny. We came out of there with a themed bunch of purchases.
Oh?
Nothing we bought was newer than 1998.
That sounds like Value Village.
More nostalgic. Oh, dude! Like the first thing we did was we were like, I usually like to look at the CDs, but they haven't had anything good in a while. So I'm just looking, and I'm like, "That's not a CD. That's a PC game." So I pull it off, and it's the Toy Story like Activision PC game. I'm like, "Oh, that's interesting." But below it, they've got Roller Coaster Tycoon. I'm like, "Oh,
that's a good one.
That's really good." And then below that, they have the Amazon Trail, and I'm like, these are some good stuff. So keep looking. I found Tomb Raider 1, Tomb Raider 2, and Rayman. And I'm like, I have to buy Tomb Raider 1 and 2. I can't not. It has the playable demo for Final Fantasy VII on it. When will I ever get a chance to play that? So I picked up those. Caleb bought Spy Fox because they had that too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, also the extreme goofy skating game where he's skateboarding, which has PlayStation 1 era graphics. It's amazing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so we got the stack of PC games. So we're like, all right, let's go to the next section. So we go over and we find that they've got this giant tape case, and it's like unreleased radio broadcast.
What's
and it's
that?
like The Shadow, The Lone Ranger, and it's just this giant like 30 cassette collection of radio dramas. And I'm like, all right, this calls to Nathaniel. I must buy this.
Nice. Hey, look, it's a
Caleb finds-
phoenix.
Nice. That doesn't look like a phoenix.
It's a
It
firebird.
kind of looks like... It doesn't look like a firebird. It looks like a lady in a weird dress kind of dancing in an odd way.
I don't see it, but okay.
It kind of looks like a Sigalith.
Yes, it actually does.
Sigilyph?
You're
What
not
the
wrong.
hell is a Sigilyph?
It's a Pokemon.
Oh.
It does, in fact, look like a Sigilyph. It looks almost exactly like a Sigilyph.
It's just not as fat.
Oh, it's running for us. We gotta run.
Anyway,
Jesus!
Philip bought a really old car manual, as he does.
As
and
he
then
does.
He bought a really old board game, which is called Spies, which has hilarious caricatures of spies from around the world, which are very funny looking. And then we went to the back and we found some interesting computer hardware.
Oh, yeah?
So I bought a removable floppy disk drive because I had to.
Yeah.
And I just about bought, they had an external CD drive, and it was humongous. It was like $3, I almost bought it, but it was so heavy. It was like the size of like, you know, the original Xbox?
Yeah.
It was about that big. It had one of the, like, 3-prong power cords. And it said on the back it was like high-speed USB, and it had like the printer USB plug-in. And I was like, oh man, I kind of want this CD drive just because of how ridiculous it is. And it was so big.
Yeah.
But I was like, I can't justify. It's not even a DVD writable. It's too old for that.
Yeah, it's just gonna take up space.
Yeah, but man, was it cool looking. And they had a whole bunch of floppy drives too. I was like, somebody came in here and brought in all of their old computer tech just randomly.
Oh, yeah. It's probably one of those computer stores was closing down and they just had to get rid of a bunch of their crap.
It was so funny because like the floppy drive, it came with the cable. And I'm looking at the cable and I'm like, granted I know very little about computers, but I've never seen a cable like this before.
Fuck.
I can almost guarantee there's no way to make this work.
I fucked that pretty hard.
It was also made by Hitachi, which I think is hilarious.
Oh, really? Hitachi? I haven't heard
Yeah.
that name in a long time.
Yeah, it's a Hitachi floppy drive.
It's so floppy.
It's actually quite hard and made of really old plastic.
Well, you know how things get when they get old. They often get crusty and hard.
Ay, stop talking about crusty things.
What? You got a problem with things getting old, crusty, and hard?
A little bit. I'm old now.
Kevin, you haven't
been
seen
here
most of
very
it.
long, but he's been shitting the bed the entire time. He has not completed a combo like this entire time.
Yeah, it's been a rough fucking game.
He's doing real mad.
Every time there's a I have not succeeded at one counter so far today. And like even basic additions like Whispback here, I was failing so much
Yep.
today.
It was enjoyable for me.
Oh, it's been bad. I
Also,
like
why
being
is she
back.
wearing one legging?
We went over this. It's just anime thing.
It's an anime thing.
Yeah, it's
It's also not an actually legging. It's a leg sock that just covers from ankle to most of the way up her thigh.
Which would still be a legging.
Uh,
A leg one. I don't know.
yeah, I thought leggings were like a pants type thing.
So, I've been thinking about buying
Item.
a van.
A van?
A van.
Nate.
Specifically because when we go camping, we no longer have a place to stay, which means that we can't, like, sleep in tents and then pack up the next day.
Right.
So I've been looking in the lower mainland
Uh-huh.
for a big enough van that we can take the back seats out of and just turn into a little tiny camper. And I believe I have found one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's $1,500.
That is expensive.
1,500? That's not expensive for a used
Sorry.
vehicle. That's actually
Sorry, I was thinking 15,000.
No, 1,500. 1,500.
That's not too bad.
And it actually already has a bed in the back, so we could use it as is.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Nate?
Nate.
Bad.
Bad Nate. Burn that.
Look, I don't.
I will
need
not
the-
get into someone else's
Hey,
sex van.
Shush! Shush! Let me finish talking. We're not gonna use the bedding, you moron. Just the frame.
I don't want to get into someone else's bang bus.
Yeah, that's now the nut rocket.
Oh, for the love of Pete. If it makes you feel any better, the plan wasn't to use the pre-existing stuff. It was to pull it out, buy a sofa to put in there, because we both know I can't sleep on a bed anyways, and then build a table so that we actually have a place to play cards and stuff when it gets dark out.
Uh-huh. So you want to build something
Yes.
that, like that,
Mhm.
and then try and... So you're wanting to go up in the van and have everyone else go up in the car, since the van will have all its seating removed for the
No,
bang
the van's
station
still-
and the table.
No, the van's... We're not calling it that. The van still because we're putting a couch in, so there's not enough room for banging.
You can
Especially
bang
when
on a
I'm the one
couch.
Not when I'm the one on the couch, you can't. There is no couch left. There is no room for two on that couch. Anyways, there is still seating in the van, because it's not a small van. It is a Ford F-150 minivan, which is not a minivan, if you've ever seen those vans. They are huge. It is 6'4" wide.
Oh, the
and
weird music's
something
coming in.
like-
Something's happening to Shanna.
Is she gonna jump in the lava?
What is this? It's calling me.
Baptize her in the lava.
Anyways,
Well,
it also...
she might get a little lava burnt.
Also, have you ever been inside of a motorhome? Well, obviously you have, but like,
Yes.
have you ever seen how... So the plan for the table is going to be that we're going to build one of those tables that has the bench seats around it that fold down into a bed, so that there's two beds in there, just in case.
So you're not talking about a van anymore. You're talking like something
we're-
big.
No, we're literally turning it into a small camper. It is a van, but it's the 1980s equivalent of a van, which is slightly larger than an Astro van. Have you seen an Astro van?
Nope.
Think those big boxy vans that you see driving around.
That
every now and
alive?
then.
Is that alive? Look at this skeleton motherfucker, and he's asking if it's alive.
Yeah, it's not alive. Anyways, we'll put seatbelts into the benches around the table as well. That way we can seat more people in the van.
Something's wrong. This Virage is still alive.
I also figure that way if we want to go camping, we can bring a bunch of people up.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw this up again as like a little warning to the people. Think about the knowledge Rose is about to spit about this Virage. You all know about the Dragon campaign, right?
Nope.
The Winglies were outnumbered, so they used this creature called the Virage as their trump cards. Just as humans use dragons.
Can I also say no wonder they tried to kill the Winglies, because I couldn't take someone serious who was called a Wingly.
So she now knows the secret weapon that the Winglies used that not even the kings of humanity knew, that was used 11,000 years ago. Where is she getting her knowledge from?
Her ass.
And due to its hatred, it's still alive after 11,000 years.
Sure, why not? I feel like something in Wingly is just dying, or is calling out to be eradicated.
Well, in this case, we don't know why the Virage called Shanna, but it hates humans and it hates Dragoons, so 2 Dragoons and 2 humans kind of was like maximum hate boner for it.
Also, how is that thing their, like, secret weapon? It's tiny.
So, I'm gonna be real with you. It's missing its legs and an arm.
Yeah, but even if it had its legs and an arm, it's super small. The dragons were way bigger than that.
Yes.
That one thing was supposed to be the secret weapon against all the dragons? Or
No.
was there multiples?
It was as multitude. Spoiler for down the line. It came in numbers just as dragons came in numbers and varieties.
Okay, because that one is tiny.
Yes. This one.
I mean,
is,
it was much bigger in the overworld. So I think this is just a case of PS1 inconsistency.
Yes, that is also the case. As once we fight the dragon, it's going to be much smaller than has been shown already. Because yeah, it's just PS1 size constraints for these type of battle things.
Yeah, because its hand was like bigger than you guys were in the overworld.
Yes. And
You
the
were, like, the size
dragon
of a
literally
finger.
stood taller than trees in the forest. And you saw some of those
Yeah.
trees where you didn't even come like 2 inches of it. And yet the dragon's only going to be like 9 darts tall.
Yeah. Inconsistent sizing.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. Yeah, that hurt.
Laze it.
I'm a firing my laser.
Well, stop being bad and maybe you won't die.
Duck, they're gonna bust. Blah.
Also, is he
Oh,
missing
that
his
voice.
arm? Because it looks like his arm is going inside of him.
So he never attacks with it. So I assume it's missing.
It looks like it's just stuck inside of that, like, green blob.
I believe that's just a support.
But his other arm doesn't have those.
They are asymmetrical creatures.
That makes 0 sense.
And? Let me
I
see.
think it's his other arm.
Rigobato, arm. Yeah, he's missing one arm. Because I can only attack the body, the arm, or the head.
Maybe that arm is occupied.
Occupado in his crotch. He's
That's where
pants
it
grabbing
seems to
us.
Diddling himself as he fights you.
We talked about you not using that word, dude. Literally, as I was editing one of our past videos the other day, I literally said to you, can you not use that word? You have not listened. That was over a year ago.
Good, so you know what you're getting into. Us not listening will be a theme. Ah, fuck balls, this is gonna hurt.
No, he's
Bye,
gonna get
Rose.
diddled.
Okay, I literally just said it, Kevin.
Diddlebean, go!
Oh, oh man.
I hope you die.
I'm struggling.
He's getting diddled a little bit too hard right now.
Stop
I
it!
am getting
Shut
done
up.
diddled.
Stop saying that.
Though I'm hopeful that I can diddle him.
Stop it!
I'm gonna use some diddling magic.
Shut up!
They call him the diddler.
No, they don't. No one uses that word.
His diddle rang. Brave shot.
On a completely unrelated note, Kevin, I tested that mixing cup. It works real good.
Wonderful. Now you can drink all the things instead of eating hash browns.
Yeah.
Delicious
Hopefully.
fried hash browns.
I know, I had one today because weekends are free.
You gotta give some cheat days, otherwise you break. But
So my weekdays are the days where I walk, 7 kilometers, and I've been cutting my calories really low. But on the weekends is when I socialize with people and stuff. I'm still gonna go out and stuff on weekends. I'm not gonna worry about it.
yeah,
I still feel like that's a pretty major diet change. It should make a difference.
we won. Eat a fatty. Yeah, a little virage.
But you're not wrong, Kevin. It really sucks not to eat delicious golden deep fried hash browns.
What are the-
Because I used to have them. I used to have them daily, every morning,
Okay, yeah, that's
It's dangerous here. Let's go back.
and now I don't.
Yeah, see, you just ate your lifetime supply of hash browns that your body can take.
They're so delicious, though.
I know, but you already hit like the limit for a lifetime.
No, that's why I still have them on Sundays.
There's something between them.
Our Sunday morning ritual is to drive through the drive-thru on the way to church every Sunday. It's quite nice. It would be better if the McDonald's wasn't, McDonald's, but otherwise it's good.
Yeah, fuck McDonald's.
Is she a Dragoon or is she a Wingly?
Rose?
Yeah,
She taught Dart how to be a Dracoon.
that doesn't
She
mean anything.
transforms.
Yeah, I can
And the
transform
Winglies
her.
have wings too.
Okay, she's not a Wingly.
Dude, we like the
Is
wings
she, like,
look like
half-
farmers with like angel wings.
She
Is
she
she
is.
like half Wingly?
Nope.
Does she have like some weird relationship with the Wingly? Is she
Uh,
a reincarnation of a Wingly?
No, she's a.
She has
dragon
no
around.
connection, no genetic or soul connection or anything like that to a Wingly. She is not Wingly. She does not want to be Wingly. She's not friendly
Then
to
why
the
was she
Winglies.
sad when the other thing died?
She wasn't
You
sad,
say she was
looking at it.
sad. That was more of a look of contemplation.
Nah, I was sad.
The only mild spoiler I'll give to her being sad is maybe she could understand its pain a bit.
Is she like fake?
I don't believe she is an artificial human. This is fantasy, not sci-fi. We don't have robots here.
No, but they make weird mutations and monster creatures and these things. You've already hinted that she has knowledge that she shouldn't have from thousands of years ago.
She does have knowledge, but where she got that knowledge is the question.
Yeah, so either she's thousands of years old for some stupid, unbeknownst to anime reason,
Oh,
or
good new magic.
maybe she's actually a dragon and not a dragoon. I don't know.
Well, you'll have to keep watching to find out.
So that means that yes, she is a dragon. Okay.
But I'm just gonna say nothing in what we have seen so far has proven dragons are anything but very strong animals.
Yeah, nothing that we've seen so far, which means that we will see things down the line.
Don't get your hopes up and don't blame me if you're wrong.
I'm gonna Google search it.
Hey!
This bitch
Is anybody there?
super fucking old.
Oh, Kevin, you're betting that she's super fucking old?
Yeah.
That she's
Yeah, 'cause I
Grandma
think
Granny's?
Around.
I think she's an anime dragon lady, where she just morphed into a dragon. And she's like the one who taught them how to be dragoons or some bullshit like that.
It's a man!
It's Razul from
My
Aladdin.
foot slipped!
Is that the voice you have? My foot slipped down
My
the fail.
foot slipped and I fell! Please help! Help
Save
me!
me.
Save me! Whew, thanks! Really, I didn't think I'd make it! Oh,
That's good.
that was Shanna saying that. These question marks. Yeah, thanks!
He's
I can't thank you enough!
Can-
But please
can
at
you
least
make
take this!
Can you make his voice Doug Dimmadone's?
Ah.
Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
Doug Dimmadome. Owner of the Dimsdale. Let me pull up some audio reference.
Or
Doug
Choose Goose. Because he
Dimmadome.
looks like a Choose Goose.
I don't know what that is.
Adventure Time goose that's always rhyming and rips you off.
Dimsdale Dimmadome. Yes, you folks have saved my life. I feel bad if you folks don't take it.
Take his life?
No, he's giving it an item. Take it. Once it's decided, it's hard to take back. It's a man thing. This game is from the 90s. Well, thank you. The sapphire pin. I'm Dabas of Lohan. I was told I could find a burning gem around here, so I came. And look what had happened to me.
Can you read, sir?
I'm
Just
trying to
let
speak
this go, leave it
fast
alone.
enough while it's going. It's hard to read and speak at the same time. By the way, I'm an antique dealer. If you happen to be in Lohan, why don't you drop by later?
Well, he did connect me with my estranged son,
He's funny.
but then he did foil my scheme to take over Dimsdale.
Also,
But
he's
then
fast.
He did save my company.
Because he left like 30 seconds before us, and boom, he's completely gone. Oh boy, I need to do some healing. Don't ask why.
Healing. For
Healing.
your ABC?
Just in general, I need to make sure I have decent enough health. You know what? I'm even gonna Sun Rebs Berry.
Boss fight incoming.
Did you say Sun Raspberry?
Oh, well, some Rhapsody.
Yeah, Rhapsody.
I always called it Raspberry as a kid.
I like raspberry more.
Same.
You don't
Makes me
like
think of just a
Bohemian
yellow
Rhapsody?
raspberry. Sun raspberries. It's the Firebird! It's blocked us
that's
in
not
with
a bird.
fire.
That is in no way a bird. That looks more like fire legs. That's all it seems to be.
Well, we're
Legs.
looking top down right now, so it'll make more sense once we see it not at a shit angle.
It's more like a lizard at this point with like weird fire bone wings. Like a snake.
Yeah, it does look a little bit snaky.
Also, I'll have you note, this is the third boss we fought in this small area.
That still doesn't look anything like a bird, Will.
Well, it's a
Not even
firebird.
a little bit.
You know what it reminds me of? Hold on.
It looks like an anime, like, monster hand.
I'm kind of getting like Infinity vibes.
To me, it looks like some kind of weird-ass hand.
Well, I can't tell you anything other than it's a bird.
It's not. You can say it's a bird all you want, it isn't.
It's literally called the Firebird. Fuck you, it's
Yeah,
a bird.
well, they're full of shit. Nothing about that is bird-like.
I mean, what were those horses? They were coin horses before?
Yes, right, yeah. They don't know how to name things in this world.
So the reality is this comes from a time where translation of games were fucking lazy. So rather than actually make a new name for these creatures, got wings, it's on fire, Firebird.
Those aren't wings.
The
I don't know, he's kind of
appendages
flapping,
it's
that's how he's
flapping are not
I
wings.
hesitate to even call those limbs.
Well, they're limbs and they're flapping. Fuck you.
They're not flapping, they're moving up and down. That doesn't
That's
make
flapping.
them flapping.
That's a flap.
Nah, they're articulating at best.
They're articulating in a flapping motion.
That's not a flapping motion.
Okay, I don't know how you're gonna argue how that's not
They're
flapping.
literally rowing. They're going in a circle. They're not going up
They're
and
rowing
down.
through the air, you know, flapping.
That's not what rowing through the air is.
Yes, it is. That's how you fly. Is you're scooping the air forward to push it back.
Oh
You
yeah,
move
because you're
forward.
an aerodynamics engineer. That's not how it works, bud.
Bitch, I know how these things work.
You do not.
I do too. Guess what?
lying
When you have to
sack of
simulate
shit.
things, you have to actually learn things. You
I don't
gotta
believe you
actually
for a
know
second.
some shit.
I do not believe you for a second.
Oh, here
Why don't
goes
you go
contrarian
motherfucking
disappointed
look it
dragon.
up?
Yeah, I will look it
Look it up, Wikipedia that.
up. Wikipedia, the most trusted quantum knowledge.
Okay.
What destroyed planet Vegeta? It was a meteor. Lol. Ugh.
Man, I forgot how much was getting our Dragoon and fighting the dragon.
Thing's so ugly.
Oh, what the you're
Who's in
dead.
charge of designing the Phoenix?
Again, PlayStation. This is why people want like a full quality upgrade. It would be amazing.
No, I don't. I do not want to see what that thing is actually supposed to look like. 'Cause it is a mess. That is a hot mess.
Well, I mean, it is a Firebird.
No, it's not. It's a fire bleh.
If somehow I got mega rich, I would buy the rights for this game to get it right.
That is a fire vomit.
I wish this would. Oh wait, no, this is definitely. It does work on. One of her other abilities. Now this is where she sends them to the Phantom.
Without playing a duel first? That's cheating.
Oh, no, that's the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, that's Shadow Realm. I said Phantom Zone, so I said Superman's.
Yeah, well, you don't have the Phantom Zone projectors. You can't do it.
She just did with her sword.
Is her sword the Phantom Zone projector? Are you gonna release Zod?
Yes. Or she's just giving Zod some flavor.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna assume that this is after Zod was executed by Superman with the kryptonite.
Did they execute Order 66?
No, there's literally a comic where they keep escaping, so Superman's like, they're too dangerous to be kept alive, so he has a trial for them, puts on like an executioner's cap, and then kills them with kryptonite.
Damn. Hardcore. But it's.
I can't remember which era that is, or if it's even canon. It could be an Elseworlds comic. I just know that there's a comic.
It's probably Elseworlds when Superman goes insane. Always. Oh, Superman killed one person. He's gone insane. He's gonna go Turbo Hitler. Because Superman can't make one bad decision without going all the way back.
He just has like that in for a penny, out for a pound kind of mentality.
He really does. He commits to one side and one side only. All of his.
Here is the cover for that volume.
Ah, I have seen this image before.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this came up when a bunch of people were complaining about the Superman movie where he kills Zod. And they're like, Superman would never do that. And it's like, ahem.
Look, normal Superman would never do that. Elseworld and weird versions of Superman, they'll do anything.
I don't actually know if it is Elseworld. I have to actually look it up. It might not be. I can't remember.
Okay, so it was poor writers writing Superman. You know, most modern writers when they try and write Superman.
Yeah, no, it is in the main canon.
Interesting.
It was after post-crisis. Post-crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yes, during that glorious writing cycle. Oh, they were really at the top of their game. That ooh, that I almost did. Hot fight. Well, you were fighting a bird made of fire over a lava. If it was not a hot fight, I would be calling bullshit. Hope there's some rock fire. I need my help.
Oh, hey, it's the guy. Maybe he's got some potions for you.
Apparently, it's a weird, super weird universe. I'm not going to try to explain comics, but because you can't, because they make even
here.
less sense.
My, folks, you're pretty tired. Want to buy something? I probably already told you, but I'm a trader. Or
This piece of. Ooh.
please. I don't need because I have 4 spears and 1. Damaged by magic. Ooh, that's a bird. He only has. I'm gonna go back to Loan soon. Want something? Now's your chance. I lost Doug voice almost immediately.
You did, but you tried. That's all that matters.
I'm trying, but my brain was just like, nope, not anymore.
Doug Dingadone over the Dimdale Dimmadome. I can't do his voice either. It's fine.
Well, when I listen to it, I've got like 10 minutes where I can do it after this. After that, that's where if I know the entire fight. I don't think they're for a while.
Oh, I forgot that someone remixed this so that he just continuously says the syllables of his name. It's like this one's called Dimma Dubstep.
I need to look at that. Dimma Dubstep 10-hour variant. Oh, thing I do know there's healing nearby.
People do literally the weirdest things ever with the internet, and I don't understand why.
Quick smack.
Oh, oh, oh. Alright, we're
okay.
finally at the nest of the dragon. We might even be able to fight it before the night's out. Maybe.
Kick his ass.
Alrighty.
That remix is 10 out of 10.
Don't you feel something? I can't. Or my throat is so fucked.
Alright, I need to listen to Shiny Teeth right now. I'm sorry. I thought about Fairly Odd Parents, and that song is necessary.
Dragon's Poison. I'm trying to go higher pitch, but not super high pitch, and my voice is just like, nah, dog. You either have your normal voice or you go stupid high. There's no in between there.
Look, if you've watched Game Grumps, you've heard their female voice. It can't be as grating as that one.
That's the thing is, I want to do something better. I need to practice. I also need to figure out something for Lavitz versus Darts.
I probably could do a female voice, but I won't because I already hate my voice enough as it is.
Uh-oh, Shanna's being a problem again.
Oh.
A little bit dizzy, that's all.
And your character's like, I can solve that, and just stabs him with his lance.
Again, you can tell this is a 90s game, Lavitz. I guess it is hard for a woman. Oh, I'm a woman too?
No, you're a freaky dragon bitch. Yeah,
You're special.
Thank you.
You are special.
Special, huh?
Special, huh?
Fine. Don't capitalize on a woman's frailty anyways. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
oh, everyone's just kicking the shit out of Shanna. Oh, no,
I don't mean to collapses.
Oh no. She is a weak
Dude.
little bitch.
The Shiny Teeth song from Fairly Odd Parents does not have any business being as good as it is.
No, it does not.
It's so good.
But I'm sorry. I need to rest a little. She's getting the vapors. She's got to go rest for a bit.
Oh, shut up.
Oh. Oh, me and my vapors.
Oh, dude, so...
Oh,
I
look at
assume
that
you guys don't
bulbous,
watch Pixar
wiggly
nearly as
thing.
often as I do, right? Please stop saying stuff like
Look, there's a
that.
bulbous, wiggly thing right there.
Okay,
it is
you
wiggling
don't
on the
have to
screen.
Stop.
Yeah,
Just
it's
shut
right.
up.
It's right there, man.
It's right there.
Yeah,
it's
but
big.
hey,
It's
what you
thick.
could have said is look at that plant thing over there, but no.
That is
you
not a
went
plant.
with bulbous, wriggly thing.
That
It's clearly a plant.
That looks. The redness on. No, that's fleshy. That is a fleshy, bulbous, wiggly.
Have
thing.
you not seen those plants that look like alien octopuses? They exist that look like that in our Earth.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I'll show you.
Oh, bam, boom, straight to the moon.
No, I was gonna show you a picture on the internet.
They're playing Brother and Sister. Yep, always like that. That they are, and it makes me cringe so hard. My opinion on the subject is fuck or shut up already. As I know the story. Right. It's not what I meant all right for, but it's what I got my all right for. Gotta run all the way back to the beginning screen to get that item.
Devil's Finger Fungus is what it's called.
Whip smack.
Share it in general chat.
I'm just about to. So this is a real plant that exists.
Unfortunately, I can't just share that straight into,
Oh, just search Devil Fingers Fungus and you'll see.
yeah, that, fuck that.
And this is what it looks like before it blooms.
Whip smack.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, right? That's a real plant.
If I saw that,
And you're
I
gonna
would
tell
think
me
there was aliens coming.
Yeah, so don't tell me that that couldn't be a plant.
That can't be a plant because it's part of the dragon's ecosystem. Oh, fuck.
Well, what was I gonna say now that... Oh, right, I'm just gonna assume that you guys don't watch Pixar movies, right?
Oh,
At least not recently.
I haven't watched anything. Turns out working for Disney kind of ruins the fun of a lot of things.
The movies are still good. Anyways, I watched the new one, Elemental, because it's on Disney Plus now. And there's a part where the water guy gets, like, broken up with the fire chick. And he's gonna leave town. And his uncle, who is an artist, does the most amazing thing. He says, I painted you this picture before you leave. I call it A Lonely Man. And it's a picture of his nephew crying, holding a traveling bag. And I just couldn't stop laughing.
So that is a funny
so
image.
good.
However, I have no idea what you mean by the water and the fire chick.
The movie...
Airbenders?
So the movie is literally about elemental people who are made of elements. He's a dude made entirely of water. She's a chick made entirely out of fire.
Ah.
And
That's-
they're dating.
Whip smack.
And they break up. And it's just because you don't see it coming. Everyone's sad for him, and he's like, I made you this picture, I call it A Lonely Man. And I was like, that's just savage. He
That
just
is pretty
attacked his like
savage.
points directly.
Look, that's an uncle who knew exactly what he was doing.
It's awful, but amazing.
Look, some people require a kick in the nuts to go in the right direction. Some people figure it out on their own, but others just nope, they don't do it.
That is the best part in that movie. I mean, I enjoyed the movie because I like all Pixar movies, most specifically.
Whip smack.
I haven't really cared for any in a very long
As we all know, I enjoy happy videos, so I like to watch them all. Especially if they have a happy ending. I'm a sucker for a happy ending.
Yeah, I definitely am not into like depressed movies or anything, but I'm far more down for less than happy movies. As long as they don't have horseshit endings like The Mist. Fuck that movie. And its book. And its author. Fuck them all. Yay, I did a counter. Failed the rest of it, but I did a counter. Yay!
Alright, it's literally called It's a Painting of a Lonely Man Awash in Sadness. If anyone I know ever breaks up, I should draw them that picture because it's so good.
Nate, I'll tell you no.
There
Don't
has
do
to
that.
be the right person. It has to be the right person.
Yes. Fuck you, you runaway. I was using you to gain HP, you bitch.
It literally has to be someone who it was a bad relationship and they're okay with it breaking up, just because it's funny.
Yes, in that case, it's funny.
Or you give it to your single friend on Valentine's Day because that's also funny.
That's funny in a mean way.
Yeah, I know it is.
Nate, are
Someone
you
could
telling
give
me
it-
I need to give you that poster?
Oh, I already told Caleb that he should get me that picture, and he's like, "Oh, that's horrible." And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's also so funny."
Wait, just wait. Gail will get his next girlfriend and then give you that.
Oh, that's worse. That's so bad. Also, you're gonna have to move out.
Ooh. Look, it's either move out or you're gonna get used to the walls. Now Caleb's gonna kick my ass for saying.
Nah, he's never gonna know. It's fine.
Good.
Until I tell him.
Oh, I'm so glad we're here. So this area is one of the really good grinding spots. Quite simply because right below the screen right now, there's a little pool that heals you.
You know, when we do the cooking day, we should also make a Black Forest cake.
We could.
We could, yes. One of these days.
Soon.
That is.
We just have to plan it.
Yes. Soon, but not soon, but kind of soon. Next year.
No. I'm gonna ask for a free weekend, and then if you say that you're free, I'm gonna plan it. I'm putting it off for 3 months already.
Unlimited perfect healing.
Granted,
It's perfect.
Yeah, it's
We're
complete
gonna
healing.
be-
All status effects, everything.
we're all gonna be real busy for a while, but that's beside the point.
What a spooky plant. I can't go through it because it's a spooky plant. As I slide down this butthole.
Well, okay, so that says something about darts, not about the plant.
It says something about both of them, really. Alrighty.
It's a weird pelican.
It's a weird pelican and a weird plant monster.
Wait, did it just, like, gun you down?
The mandrake did in fact shoot us with seeds.
Legend of Zelda called, they want their mechanic back.
Look, that is not the Legend of Zelda mandrake, and the Legend of Zelda ones shoot Deku nuts. But it shoots its nut at you,
sorry.
or they're shooting
Those
the seed
are so
at you.
different. You want to go through that a second time, sir?
That's right. One's nutting
Yeah,
on
they
you,
are
the other's
different.
seeding on you.
Can you explain how these are different?
Well, they both do come from the ball sack.
Literally, what is a nut? The seed of a legume type tree.
Oh, I was gonna go somewhere completely different with what a nut is.
Yeah.
Hiya, Jackie! Fuck, I miss Jackie Chan Adventures. That shit was so... Fuck!
Yeah, he's playing the Legend of the Dragoon. And he's sucking at it.
This one, you're fucking great. It works good, right?
Yeah, he's up to the end.
I'm at the beginning of fighting the dragon.
He hasn't fought the
Burning
dragon
rush.
yet.
Well, currently I'm in a quote-unquote puzzle room. I have to unlock gates.
Uh-huh.
Fortunately, I know the puzzle already. But again,
Do you?
I do.
Do you? Star trekking across the universe.
And I want all the items because they're good against the ball.
Lies.
Oh, look at this wiggly thing. Let me touch it. I bitch slapped the wiggly thing. Spooky plant went away. What?
Don't worry about
Look,
it.
you just gotta slap the wiggly thing to get the spooky plants. And you get a bravery am. Holy shit, I'm having a stroke.
And then you have a stroke.
Bravery amulet. Oh, I do better on amulet. Holy
Bravery amulets?
bravery.
Oh, be nice. Be nice.
Bravery
No.
amulet. Holy shit, I'm
You
stroking
bastards
out.
are always coming after me and you don't think I can do it back.
No, look, I deserve it. Holy shit. That was a struggle, and I don't know why.
It's okay. As someone who suffers from the dreaded stutter, it sometimes just happens. You get tongue-tied over the dumbest shit.
Yeah, it was just, it's
Uh,
there.
It's fine. I swap the first syllables of 2 words all the time.
I might do that once in a while, but it's been really rare for me to get so fucked up that I just juggle on the word the whole time. Also, I need to point out, the weird pelican creature is called a run fast, and it just slimed all over Dart. Ew.
We're not going to continue that, so...
It just ran fast, slime on him.
So, sometimes I'll, like, swap the first syllables of words. Like, if you say beach party, it's peach party.
Yep. I do that from time to time.
Or you swap the names of your friends.
Never done that.
Nate, do that? Never.
Not one time. don't recall ever having done that.
Oh, I'd slap that wiggly thing. This treasure chest.
Don't appreciate that.
Spirit potion. We'll come and slap this wiggly. Another wiggly boy.
Oh wow.
Turns out if you beat your wiggly thing, it goes soft on you.
It barely took anything though.
I hope we have no viewers
The
ever.
wiggly thing's a one pump jump.
It really is a one pump jump.
I hope we have no viewers. And we never get any.
Viewers will come in with the same fucking jokes. I want to find my...
You want to find people with the maturity of 12-year-olds.
Yes, I want the maturity of 12-year-olds, but actually to be adults. So they can enjoy having that maturity. Because, yeah, that's the best way to do it. Also, I really, really hope my speech to chat is working. Otherwise, I could have missed shit this entire time.
I mean, I'm not in Twitch, so I have no idea.
Would you be ever so kind as to send me a test message?
I'm gonna log into Twitch right now on my phone.
Thank you all. Just because normally we get like some sort of movement, so that's why I'm just like, I hope this thing isn't shitting on me and just not telling me.
This
I
one's
will
dragon.
not put it past it.
Said
Oh,
Bailey
It's
Bailey beep.
okay. You have 0 viewers.
Yeah, I heard it. No one cares. It's, at least it's a true no shit. Stop trying to knock out poor Lavitz.
Whip smack.
Why is it called whip smack when you're clearly slashing them?
That's just the name of the edition. Why is it Burning Rush or Volcano? Double slash made sense. I'm purifier. Win. Alright. Go heal. Save and go fight the boss. I love
All
the things that heal you in this game. So, you have fresh spring water, you have rock fireflies, you have taking a nap or going to the doctor.
I mean, it's better than crushing a bottle with a fairy in it.
That at least is magical. It's kind of just...
Why would that fairy do you any favors?
It's not that the fairy wants to heal you. It's that you're essentially consuming the fairy's life force when you crush it to heal you.
No, you really open it and the fairy flies out and heals you and then flies away.
Oh, it's thanking you for releasing it. You said
That doesn't make
crushing
any
it.
sense.
Why doesn't that make sense?
If I was a fairy, I'd be like, die. Burn and die. You
Look.
trapped me in a bottle.
Fairies can't tell one person from another, so it thinks someone else trapped it in the bottle and you press it.
That
Like,
makes literally no sense. It was in your pocket the entire time.
Look, they've got real short-term memory loss.
Whip smack.
They're not
Oh.
me.
They're worse than you. Damn it, Lavitz, wake up. I'm glad that one doesn't carry into other battles. Otherwise, I'd have to go and fucking heal again after just healing. As that has happened to me too many times in dungeons. Like, heal, walk to the next screen, get poisoned. Motherfucker. Let me save, and we go and fight a dragon. Oh, we only have one Stardust? Ooh, we've missed some.
only one Stardust.
So Stardust are a collectible item that you can get rare shit with later in the game, but you have to get them on your first try, going through an area, finding them all.
I thought it was a level 8 synchro.
Oh. Who is this? That you, Lavitz. So ironic to find you venturing here. Bar. Graham! You know him? I will never forget him. Used to be head of the second knighthood of Basil. Graham. Lavitz keeps saying that name like it means something. Graham! 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 Bring me Spider-Man!
Look, maybe she just really wants some crackers.
Man who used to be
He's
my
a fan of
father's best
s'mores.
man!
Or
Until he murdered
s'mores.
him.
Wait, what? That's such a weird backstory.
So, Kevin, you are correct.
Obviously.
Welcome, Lavitz. Become a knight.
Wait,
fulfilling the
is he
wishes of
rich
your
because he
late
invented
father.
a wonderful camp snack that involves crackers and marshmallows?
No. Don't you ever mention my father's name. See, Graham here has not invented anything. Very
He's
nice
still-
grudge after more than a dozen years from my betrayal of your father. Yes!
I wonder why.
No shit! You betrayed everyone!
Oh no,
Look,
you're
I
right.
just
I
stabbed
just
him in the
got over
kidneys.
Lavitz is like, yes, you're right. I just got over the death of my father. It's fine.
Yep.
Is that the wrath of a patriotic knight or a manful knight? Both! More like both of these nuts. Graham! I will get to use it to avenge my father who trusted you and died in vain. Huh? Try and see if you can best me and my newly obtained power. Alright, I want you guys to guess. What new power could he
He's a
potentially have?
dragoon.
Wow, Kevin got it right. Ermagerd!
All right, so now we're gonna steal that and give it to Lavitz, right?
Kevin, stop guessing the story before it happens. Look, he's the green dragoon, Lavitz is in green. You might notice there's a color scheme here. You are a dragoon? Shouldn't be a surprise. Only dragoons can manipulate the dragons. Behind the dragon, there should be big boy, who has changed scale for the 400th time.
Oh, he's a dragoon too.
He's
Nate,
also,
you're not paying
like,
attention?
More yellow than green.
I cannot tell a lie. I may have been distracted for a few seconds.
I specifically
He was
asked
on
what
the
his
YouTube.
powers be, and Kevin's going to be like, he's a dragoon, and we're going to give the dragoon spirit to Lavitz. And yeah, you're calling the story as it happens.
So, are we in another Dragon Quest XI situation where the story is so rote that there's no reason to actually try to listen to it?
No, there are more twists and turns. However, this game is old as balls, so there are some pretty old school twists and turns in there as well.
They weren't cliche yet.
Yeah, this is PlayStation 1 era. They weren't cliche yet. This
They have
would've been-
become. They may have been cliche in Japan from all of the anime, but they weren't cliche here.
Honestly, they weren't even that cliche in Japan, because it changed a lot since then. The Emperor died 11,000 years ago. The name of... Oh, wait. Emperor Diaz died 11,000 years ago with the name of the Holy Imperial Gloriano. Gloriano?
Gloriano. He also made frozen pizzas.
This is a dream. How can you explain what you're about to see? Okay. So now, apparently, some dude who died 11,000 years ago... Back? Question mark?
So I'm gonna guess that their Dragoon powers are somehow like the reincarnation of the original warrior, some bullshit like that.
We shall find out.
It's like the whole I am all the Jedi thing. You have all the memories of the other Dragoons that you are reincarnated from.
Well, no, he's dragoon, so like all he has to do is like, if the opponent activates an effect, he just discards a card and negates it.
Burnout. Great.
Oh, you have to
I
fight them
remember-
both at the same time?
Oh yeah, we gotta fight both of them. They can
So-
fuck me up.
Also,
two
that's not a
bosses.
dragon, that's a praying mantis.
That's a dragon. Dragon
That
Mantis.
is not even a little bit of dragon.
That's a Dragon Mantis.
The people who made this game have issues
Look,
with designs.
It is a
Okay,
Dragon
okay,
Mantis, and
here's-
look at
here's
its
the issue.
fucking jaw.
That just looks like a mutant bug.
Well, it's a
There's
dragon.
no draconic anything.
Well, dragons mean something different in the East than the West, so fuck it, it's a dragon.
I don't know. I've seen Eastern dragons. They don't look like that.
Oh,
It's a
hey,
dragon.
Hey, we have insect dragons real IRL.
No, we don't.
Dragonflies.
Oh, don't you even.
Look, Kevin's right. There is a precedent. He's just a
That
very
is not a
insectile dragon.
precedent. It's called that because of how big it is.
Well, it's called that because of how big it is. Again, the PS, they have changed the scale a few times to fit in places it shouldn't fit. But it was like towering over trees and over towns and shit, right? So,
That is a bug. There is nothing draconic.
that is a dragon with a giant mouth.
That is a praying mantis with a giant mouth.
And it just
Definitely a dragon.
magic powered itself up.
Dragons can be insects.
Mantis,
Insects can be
Rock the
dragons.
Mantis Ballsy.
Why you picking on Dart?
Because he discovered that he wasn't actually a dragon.
Well, okay. So, dragon. The reason we know for a fact it's a dragon is because the Dragoon can control it.
Yeah, no. It's because they thought that insect mancer sounded lame. So they were like, we're just gonna call them dragons because the dragoon sounds better.
Oh, don't worry. Not all dragons look like this at all. Like, I should probably be attacking the dragon. It goes
I'm pretty sure in this universe, dragon is just the same as kaiju. It's not actually like a type of thing. It's just every monster over a certain size.
It is a certain type of monster that is controlled by specific magics.
Wait, hold on a second. So they by size, then like the dragonfly got its name because of size. So.
Oh, Kevin's right.
So in
They're
the insect world, a dragonfly is a kaiju. Yeah, there you go.
That was some depth dimension. Look, she's got to send them to Phantom Zone somehow. And with big fuckers like this, it takes a few tries.
Gotta send them in pieces.
Death dimension.
Death dimension.
Death dementia.
Yeah. Be gone. Wow, that did very little damage for being sent into the death dimension.
Yeah, well, they got high magic resist, unfortunately. Being a dragon and a dragoon.
Oh,
Also-
and she's lost.
Also, it's royal horseshit that he gets to be a dragoon this entire fucking fight.
This is just the same thing as all of the games where, like, enemies with the same powers as you are somehow way more OP.
Yes. Because trust me, Lavitz will not be nearly as good as Green Boy here.
It's like whenever I listen to D&D plays, and it's like, oh, this monster is challenging whatever. You can use level 9 magic, but he also has 17 legendary reactions. Oh, well, I'm a level 20 character. What do I get? One action. Are you sure? One action.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck. I hope I have some purified body.
Burning rush.
Forgot freaking poison us.
Actually, turns out the guys who did that long Let's Play I was listening to,
Yeah.
they recently just finished it.
Oh, really?
Took them 5 years. They did a Q&A episode, and the DM was like, we actually got to do a campaign from 0 to level 20. It was really great. Never doing it again. He's like, I wanted to do it once in my life, and not doing that again.
Wonderful experience. Never again.
She dead?
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
yeah, he is. And then, apparently now they're doing, the actors who voice acted the characters in Baldur's Gate are doing a short campaign with them now.
Oh, nice. That should be cool.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know how they arranged that, but neat. I mean, they used to, actually, that does kind of make sense. They used to be sponsored by Wizards directly for D&D Beyond.
Yeah, so they probably have information there that they could just reach
Yeah.
out to.
I was kind of hoping that their big announcement was that they're going to release some like physical merch. I was hoping for a lore book or something with the campaign because it was actually quite interesting.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'd love to do a campaign set in that world. There's some cool stuff in it. The guy put a lot of work into it, like a lot.
Well, considering it had to last 5 years, I'd expect so.
Well, at 5 years, completely streamed live as well, right? So it has to be interesting.
Yes. Like, it doesn't have to be this good, but good in general.
Yeah, no, it was good. I mean, I think he's one of the like meanest DMs I've ever listened to, but that's just because I'm used to like softball DMing, where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, the character's down. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack the character that's on the ground, and he's like, dude, this character's evil. They're 100% gonna attack you when you're down. I'm like, just don't though.
I would love more hard. If I would ever play again, I'd love more of a hardcore game, but I doubt I'll ever play again.
It was
It's fun,
super
but
funny.
it just takes too much effort.
Well, I found it really funny that one of the players, the only one whose character never got even close or never died, even though it almost died every fight, was like the only player who was like, no, I want my character to die. It would be so good for the story, and I'm down to make a new character.
That's fun.
And the other characters kept saving him, and he's like, in one of them he was like dying, and he did like this lore thing when he was dying that was like super emotional, and then they saved him, and he's like, in the question and answer, he's like, I looked at the GM and I was like, I tried to die. They wouldn't let me die, and the GM's like, just gave him a look like, I know, man, I tried.
I tried, man. I tried my hardest. You blame your party members for not letting you forfeit.
Oh, it's because they randomly had a sequester scroll in their inventory, and he was dying from like a punctured lung or whatever, and it's like, you have this many rounds before the character suffocates, and they're like, then we'll sequester him until we can get him to a hospital. And the DM's like, I mean, yeah, it stops time from progressing, so yeah, it works.
Yes! I guess, guys!
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Alright. We got Dragoon out of the fight, now we just gotta beat Big Mama here.
Big mama drama.
Yep.
Whip smack.
I find it very funny that the fear stat is just the blue glow with the skulls going around her.
Yes. Burning rush.
Scared of all the skulls floating around. Them skull PNG. That is affecting bitch. Blood Typhoon! Do one level of Dragoon rather than go for full two. What you giggling about?
Nothing, don't worry, I'm totally paying attention, I swear.
Oh, please, I know you passed out a while ago. So did Kevin.
I just have a look. It's got nothing to do with the content. It's that I literally cannot focus on one thing for too long. So I have the attention span of a tiny gerbil.
What you're telling me is you should go get diagnosed with ADD.
We've discussed this before. Yeah, probably, but I'm not going to.
Why not?
Do it.
Nah.
You can get yourself on Ritalin.
Why would I want that?
Because it gives you energy.
Nah, I don't need that.
You crave energy every day.
Nah, it's fine. I just sit there with my leg twitching a lot. That helps.
That doesn't sound like a healthy coping mechanism.
It's pretty normal. I've been doing it since I was in elementary school. It's not a problem.
Look, I didn't say it wasn't normal. I said it wasn't healthy.
The unhealthy thing is when I chew on things. But I haven't done that in a long time.
It'd be very unhealthy for whatever you're chewing on, yeah.
Yeah, I went through a lot of pens at one point. That's why they have holes on the top of pen lids.
And we murder-lated that Durgan. It wasn't even special enough for Dart to fun and jump and do his special.
Alright, I want to see the cutscene. Lavitz ripping the power out of him with his bare hands.
Oh, I wish. Holy shit, Dart got 2 levels.
Oh. Were you under?
Oh.
Oh.
Finally, Dart's got some AoE magic. Oh, that means he got a regular level and a dragon level. You have servile strength. My efforts were to fail. I even used betrayal to obtain this power. I like how he's becoming such a little weenie bitch now that he's dying. He doesn't stick to his principles at all. Essentially, this guy who had the Vegeta mindset, it ate him alive.
As a mate?
Again, translations are hard.
He's Australian and we just didn't know.
Let's just say
I can't do it. Can you do an Australian accent? Because you need to read his dialogue in Australian
I'm not
accent
reading
now.
his dialogue in an Australian accent. Also,
There's
I'm
fear
just gonna
from
throw this-
realizing the limits of your abilities. I can't do it. I'm gonna get killed
That was
by an
Crocodile
Australian.
Dundee. But let's just say there are certain characters in this game who are a little too close. Like Lavitz and Albert are more than a little too close. So, the term mate may not be the Australian mate.
That's not a knife.
That's not what
This
I-
is a dragoon.
This is a knife.
Yeah, that's not a knife. That's a dragoon, that is. That became Cockney all of a sudden. I can't do accents.
Can overcome your fear
Oh,
by
you got
infecting
me.
soul and need to overcome my father.
Lavitz's face looks so dumb.
Look. PlayStation 1.
I love it.
Dragoon Spirit, he was gifted with Better Seat. Which interesting thing there, the Dragoon Spirit is supposed to pick the person. His Majesty Duel was able to just give it.
So this is the dumb thing about anime. There's
Interesting.
always that guy that like betrayed my family, and then when you kill him, he's always like, "I have always been a friend of your family. Pick my power, then go forward." It's like, what? You were an asshole, and now you're dying. But now all of a sudden, this whole time, I always loved you as a son.
Well, no, it wasn't that. He was like, look, I loved your dad, but I wanted to be him, and I wanted to be more powerful than him, and there was only one way for me to do that. Which means I had to go to Emperor Duel. He wouldn't let me do that. I got
Dude,
the
no,
power
he
anyways.
literally was like talking to us earlier about how evil he is, and now all of a sudden it's like, I truly regretted it.
Yeah,
this whole
once
time.
you lost all your power, you revert back to baby bitch mode.
No, it's just all anime thing. They do this so often. It's so dumb.
It is normal for people to have regrets on their deathbed. Power is tempting. Oh, such a coincidence. Can't be. 8.
I believe it's called canon event.
We could call this a canon event.
I still haven't seen that movie.
What?
That's from Into the Spider-Verse 2.
Oh, I haven't seen it either, so I don't know what you're talking about.
From what I understand from the memes on the internet, future Spider-Man basically makes sure that everything that's supposed to happen happens, and he calls them canon events. So if they try, like if someone needs to die for that canon event to happen, he just goes and kills them.
Ah, interesting.
At least this is the implication I'm getting from the memes. Like I said, haven't watched the movie.
Yeah, it's been on my TBR, but I just haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it. I'm hoping. Is it out yet? Can I just buy it?
Ages ago. It's been out for like 3 or 4 months, I think.
Buy it on YouTube. Watch it.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I did think about it. I just haven't gotten around to it because I also haven't been watching much besides what's on like Disney Plus.
All right, now we
Because
got
I've been-
3 dragoons and a bitch.
Rude. That is exceptionally rude.
Well, she's about to suffocate to death because of the poison in the air. Which I'll have you note, Lavitz was breathing this entire time as a human and had no fucking problem.
Hey, for all you know, this entire time he was literally dying, but he's like, can't show death, and then he became a dragoon. It's like, oh, thank goodness I can breathe.
Alright, well,
But
that'll
she
be
didn't mention anything until after he transformed, so he was just holding it in at the same
incorrect.
time.
She mentioned it immediately because she got weak the moment we came here.
Ah, it's not the same.
False.
I'm gonna go heal and save. We're getting close to the
yes.
end of the stream.
The floating save point.
Well, it's just
On
a
loan from Final Fantasy.
It's just a magical save zone. And like that, all my ales are gone. Slight bit of.
Yeah,
water.
he's drinking mountain spring water.
Yep.
It's the Sani.
That's all you need is some fresh water, not bottled or anything.
which is the one that everyone hates so much?
That's all of them.
No, there's one that the internet is particularly against, and I can't remember which one it is.
It's probably Dasani because they're owned by like Netstick or something.
No, that's Nestles.
It's Nestle.
I know, but in the UK they call them Nestles for some reason.
Well, I'm not in the UK, so it's
So
Nestle.
you could be. Yeah, you are. You're in the.
Oh, am I? Come on, come on, bring it up.
I was gonna say you're in the Ugly Kingdom, but that seemed really mean, and I didn't want to say it, so I couldn't think of anything clever.
Well, guess what? Welcome to the Ugly Kingdom. We don't say it wrong here. We say it's Nestle. Nestle. Fuck. Now you got me
We
saying
say
it wrong.
Nestles. Yes.
Fuck.
Burning rush.
Here is going to show you something cool as soon as Lavin's here.
Oh, 10 out of 10. I'm taking that as a win for today. The mocking on your stumbling and the Nestles is 2 points for Nate.
It has been a rough stream for Will. Oh yeah, that stream also completely refilled my magic. My health, my magic, everything.
So what you're saying is it's Voss water in those big glass bottles.
Yes. But, you know what, we'll just call it there. It's been a good stream. Say bye, everybody.
Bye!
Alright,
Kevin, you're supposed to say goodbye.
Goodbye for Will's stream, but not for Nate's videos.
that's right.
Why are you like this?
See you tomorrow.